Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm working on this 2015 Ram. It's got a bunch of accessories that don't want to work. So let's figure it out and see if I can fix it. I'm working on this 2015 Dodge Ram and it's saying that the brake light is out, the headlight is out, low beam headlight. And if you notice here, it's showing negative 40 Fahrenheit, but it's not negative 40, it's around 80 degrees outside. Also, the window switch, the master window switch doesn't work. For this window, it works for the rear. Left rear, right rear. This one doesn't work. The AC doesn't work. It lights up, but nothing turns on. Radio doesn't work. Let's see if this one works. Nope. Or the locks don't work. Let's try locks on this side. Nope. Let's try the mirrors. Left side, it does not work. Right side also does not work. Okay. So let's figure it out. So what I found out on the headlight, that the bulb was bad. Yeah, that bulb was bad. And on the tail light also was bad. So let's test this one that I just swapped. And as you can see, now it works. The right side headlight. And to take it off, there's two bolts. There's a bolt there and a bolt there. And you also have to move this thing down so that this little square thingy can slide through that. And that's how you take it off. You take this bolt off, this bolt off, this bolt off, and this one here, the top cover, this, and you pull on this because it has two clips. They're like pressure clips. You just yank it and it pops out. Yeah. So now let's figure out why the AC doesn't want to work, and the radio and everything else. One thing I like about this scan tool is that on the topology for this 2015 Ram, the one with the HVAC and doors, windows not working, and the radio, it shows on the topology that none of the modules on this CAN low are active. So there's no HVAC, there's no amp, radio, driver door module, passenger door module. There's nothing active. So I'm gonna go after communication with this instead of looking for powers and grounds to modules. I mean, well, yeah, I still have to do that, but I'm just checking for powers to the driver door module. I checked these fuses, fuse 24 30 amp and fuse 20 30 amp, that circuit breaker, and they're all fine. So I'm gonna go after communication to these modules. Well, I'm gonna see if this one has power first, or I'm gonna see if maybe they all have a common thing, maybe a ground, or I don't know. But this is where I'm at. I don't see any modules communicating on the CAN low of this leg of the network. These are some of the codes that I got on the 15 Ram. It's the CAN interior bus off performance on the body control module. And I'm scoping the CAN interior bus, and this is what it looks like. This is what the CAN interior bus looks like. I don't know if that is what it's supposed to look like. This is the pin 11 and pin 3. This is CAN high, CAN low. There's no problem here. This is back to interior CAN bus. Three and 11. So I'm gonna look for more information and see if this is right. From negative 1.0 to positive 0.94 on pin 11, and then on pin 3 right there, the green one is negative 245 to positive 2.16. So I'm going to look for more information and see if that's what it's supposed to be reading. If not, then, well, I guess I could just mess with the star connectors first and plug them back in, see if it looks any different. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to unplug each module. Maybe one of the modules is bringing the network down. So I'm going to unplug each module that is on the network and see if that looks any different, and see if the modules come back. Okay, so that's what the interior bus looks like, and nothing is working. The radio or these front windows, this is messed up. That's not right. So I'm gonna disconnect the radio first, which is the radio, and it's got those wires. It's connector C4 on the star connector. C4 has got 3 wires, dark blue, white, and another wire. No, C4, that's the radio. Well, let's just do this one first, since it's the first one, and see what it looks like. Oh, and look, it changed. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Let's see if anything works. Oh, now it works. Cool. Let's turn it off. Start it and see if the AC works. Still nothing on the AC, but at least we have the blower motor working. It's just on defrost. Nothing else seems to be working. Sorry. So the one I disconnected is the one with, let's see, it's got 3 wires, black, white, orange, 3 wires, white, gray, alright, let me figure out which one so I don't make the video super long, and I'll come back. Okay, so this C1 connector, it's got a black ground, white, orange, white, gray cables. White, orange, white, gray. and that goes to this other star connector, left rear of engine compartment. So something on this connector. Oh, so the driver window, that's why the driver window doesn't work in the passenger, because they're on this connector. And one of these is the one that's bringing the network down, because it looks like that. And if I connect it, as soon as I connect it, brings the network down. Yep. So, okay, let's keep diagnosing this. Guess what, guys? I figured it out. Now the radio is on and the AC is working. So what I had to do was find this connector, which it says that it's on the left rear of engine compartment, and it's not. It's right here. And what I did, this is the connector gray and white, which gray and white is the driver's door module. I mean brown and white, not gray and white. It looks gray. Nope, it looks brown. So it's brown and white. I disconnected it and everything came back. So this is plugged back in. The connector that came from this other star connector, from this star connector here, and then it goes to over here, and then it has these modules. And so when I unplugged this module, the driver door module, from the star connector, everything came back to life. So if I plug it back in, it kills everything again. And if I unplug it, it comes back. Cool. So it's a bad driver door module. I'm also going to tell them to get a switch, because this doesn't work. But at least he can drive it now with the AC on. Cool. Thanks for watching.